What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is 10 Farthings here, and today I'm bringing you the second part of my Crates and Stranges talks. So this time, we got a lot more to talk about, because I have a lot to say. I'm sorry if you don't like this, if you don't like me talking about this, tune out now, because I have a lot to say about Crates and Stranges, and this time I want to talk about a lot of my ideas for also how they could possibly improve the system, or just add something to it to make it a little bit cooler. Now the gameplay is going to be scout gameplay, switching back and forth pretty much the entire time between Koth King and the Koth Lakeside. So, hope you guys enjoy. Now let's jump right into it. The first thing I want to talk about, I give big shout out, big props to Valve for putting in events with special types of crates. Limited edition stuff is awesome. Keep it up. I especially like the Robo crates and stuff. With the new hats, all community made update, that was an excellent idea. In my last one, I didn't especially talk about this, and I think they should keep on doing this. Keep up the idea where you use the community made stuff to put it in the game and make it into new crates and make it limited edition. Now here's why. Limited edition is just amazing. Here's why limited edition is just an excellent money maker for them and excellent for us. Now, or at least the Robo Crate setup was. One, the people who make the community made stuff, they want to see their stuff put in the game. That's always going to be great for them. Two, the people who play TF2 want new content. Any way we get new content, the better. Three, if you have limited edition stuff, people are going to want to buy the crates. And not the crates, the keys. That's the only time I like to buy keys, is when it's limited edition, like the fall crates, or the Robo crates, or the winter crates, or the Halloween crates, whatever. I'm not sure if there's Halloween crates. I think those are just naughty and nice, or no, different kind of crates. Don't care. It was spooky crates. That's what it was. Okay, that's beside the point. What is part of the point, is that we're going to want to buy it when it's limited edition. And then when we do buy it, the fourth great thing is that stuff that was limited edition then goes up in price as soon as it goes out of stock, or out of commission. Excellent for us who we're traders and stuff. Some of the stuff that is from 2012 that was in like limited edition crates is now worth a buttload of keys. That's what we want. I mean, think about it. Like the festive strange stuff, whatever, that was in the original, that was in the 2012 naughty and nice crates or whatever it was. I forget. Those are worth a bunch now. It's ridiculous how much those are worth. And so that kind of stuff is great for us. We want more of that limited edition stuff. So the events, I am extremely happy with Valve. I think they should do more of that. In fact, maybe by the quarter, or maybe by the month, just come out with a new crate series that is limited edition, perhaps. Keep the regular crate series that keep on going forever. I know that you have some of the crate series are now like out of commission, which is cool, but you want to make some new content with these crates. New hats, new styles, maybe, I don't know. But limited edition stuff, thumbs up, great job, keep it up. Alright. Excuse me. Now I'm going to talk about some of my ideas to make the system a little bit better. So the first thing I really want to see, this is kind of an interesting one that I've been playing with for a little bit, but I think it's kind of a cool idea. Now before, in one of my other videos, I was talking about weapon sets, and how they kind of went halfway. How they made weapon sets that are just, they just give looks, and, I don't know, maybe, what was the other word I used? They went halfway. That's all I'm going to say about it. They went halfway. They didn't add stats or anything for most of them. They added stats for some of them. Some of them don't even work together. Whatever. The item system needs a little work. Now, what if they, the item set system, my bad. Now what if they made the item set system better by making item sets that had to do with stranges and crate things only? Hear me out. What if you have all of a set in strange with the hat, you perhaps get a little effect, like an unusual effect on your weapons or your hat or something like that to make it a little cooler. Or perhaps maybe if you have the entire thing, you get the equivalent of like a strange part on your weapon. If you use the entire thing together, you could get like a combination kills. Like if you For example, for the Liberty Launcher set, you could get number of times you knock your opponent up in the air, and then with the Liberty Launcher, and then get a crit with a reserve shooter. I don't know, random idea. But this way, they'd make their item set system a little better, and they'd not increase, motivate people to get the entire set in Strange and get the hat. Because a lot of time when I get an item set, I'm a little too lazy to get the hat, because they're a little too hard to find, in my opinion, especially the ones that are out of commission. But it's still a really cool idea if they put them together with Stranges and then they combine the two aspects of the game. That's just a random idea. Third idea. I think they need to improve Strange parts a little bit. I mentioned this in my last video. I don't really like Strange parts that much because I don't see the purpose in them. They're more expensive than Stranges. They have less effect, if you ask me, and I don't get the same feeling from Strange parts that I get from regular Stranges. Like, Stranges is really cool. It makes me want to use the weapon more. Strange parts, not so much. And Strange parts these days, a lot of them can be worth upwards of a key. So I'm not willing to pay for that. But I think if they were to make Strange parts more common, I would get more into that. I would get more into buying, not buying, but trading for them. And perhaps make them a little bit more class specific. Now, they did this with the Pyro a little bit, as I'm fighting a Pyro. I know it's kind of funny. With like allies extinguished and reflect kills, stuff like that. If they were somehow to make Strange parts even more class specific, and make them less expensive, perhaps a scrap, or no, like probably like a reclaimed for a Strange part that was sniper specific, that was like headshots, headshot kills. I know they have one like that already for headshots, I think, not 100% sure, but for Pyro, that's specific, like extinguisher kills in terms of, flare gun kills that are crits or something like that, and that was like a reclaimed or something. That way it would give the little added bonus and personalize the weapon even more, but it would also be specific, and it would make you it would feel a little bit cooler, because it's less expensive, which is better for the consumer. So that's just an idea with Strange parts, and I don't know if this will work. Again, on all these guys, let me know if you agree or disagree with all these ideas, and also just let me know if you have any ideas for how they can improve the Strange part system and what they can do. Okay. Last big thing. Actually, there's a couple more big things. But the last big thing, the change they could make is, since I came from World of Warcraft a while ago, I want to see an auction house kind of thing. And that's just because I don't like going on a trade servers and looking for stuff. Now, they did the marketplace where you can buy Stranges and keys and stuff based on actual money. But if they could make an auction house that used metal as a currency, that would be really cool. If you could buy weapons and stuff, people put them on the auction house for a specific price. That way you wouldn't get any like people trying to rip them off and haggling down to a lower price or whatever. I know that's part of the experience, but it would just be a little bit cooler for both parties. And that way you wouldn't have to spend a lot of time in a trade server. That could be time that could be spent playing the actual game and having fun with it. You could just put your items up, or you could look for an item and you could buy it. Click. Both parties get sent the stuff in terms of the goods, just like the trade system, and you'd be all good. Instead of having to go on a trade server, having to find someone with the item you want, having to haggle with them, maybe they back down, maybe it's just a hassle as it is. And if they had an auction house like they did in World of Warcraft, it would make things a million times easier, and everyone would be happy with it. Okay. Now, last little topic I want to talk about, it doesn't have to do with an idea or anything, is I think it's kind of interesting that they're bringing back the original stock weapons in Strange. Because the stock weapons in Strange are getting really, really expensive. Now, this is just advice to everyone who has a Strange weapon in Strange that hasn't come back in the crates. You better drop it soon. I'm just saying that right now, because so far, let's see, they've brought back the sniper rifle, they've brought back the rocket launcher, scattergun, a whole lot of them. So if you look at it, like the rocket launcher, what was before maybe like 2, 3 refined, has now gone down to like a couple of reclaimed max. So if you have one of those Stranges that hasn't come back, that are the stock, my advice to you is to get rid of it soon, because when that comes out, the price is about to drop tremendously. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment on topics you want me to talk about, and comment on stuff that you think is different about stranges and strange parts and crates and stuff. Let me know. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see all of you guys next time. All right, peace out.